Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning. What is this, Friday? Happy Friday to you. Well, I got to tell you, I hope you guys had a great Turkey Day. I hope you had some time to enjoy with your family and loved ones, friends. Absolutely great to see the market have its correction. I think that's hugely important for us to have it and to get it quickly. I think it's great. Really excited to see what happens at the end of this week. Really excited about seeing what's going to happen in January. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. One of the people it's probably not going to surprise is Crypto Bull, who's been really doing his thing on Twitter. Um, I can't tell you how many things I have saved from him in reference to the prices. Seems like he just has a good sense for the possibilities of what can happen with XRP. And it's funny, me and Miss Crypto Siege were talking about some different things. And yesterday on the Uber ride, we've traveled out to Miami for Thanksgiving, and I just I was telling her what can happen if you play the XRP BTC strategy the right way in terms of gaining more XRP, um, and how to do it. And this is something that I learned from BC Backer, and we're certainly going to do without question. But I got to tell you, just seeing that 5x gain in terms of the amount of XRP, right? 3 to 5x without question is really exciting. But most importantly, to really get the big benefit of how that could happen, we need that two alt season. So we'll see if we get that. We'll see if, in fact, we get it. And I think, I'm learning more and more that it's really about, right, and we're learning too, right? Been in the space since 2016. It's the it's really more about the percentage gains on your money. That ultimately is just a thing. I was thinking about this morning as well. Um, yeah, it's funny. I was saying, it was very cool that we hit that milestone in XRP. And if I would have known about the prices and the potential during this bull run, I probably would have just gotten more at XRP, right? Just gotten more versus as much diversification, I should say, right? There's this thing about, you know, is it easier for something to go from 1 cent to 10 cents versus something going from $1 to $2? And that is true. But when you're playing with the major alts, it's ultimately you have to go back and look at the history of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, and then kind of measure and weigh that out. And when you think about those percentage gains, um, I think it's more significant and more certain to happen because it's hard to pick the alts. Yeah, they can go from 1 cent to 10 cents. Um, and that is true. It's easier. You can 10x your money easier that way. But the big percentage gains comes from the major players in this space that can have that have utility. XRP was the biggest winner in percentage gains in the last bull run. Just kind of was. Um, and I think that's really important. So it was interesting. It's an interesting thought I had this morning about that. Not that we don't have, not that we're not good in an XRP holder, but I was thinking, we could have, and we probably still can, right? Um, when you think about it, you can take a 2 or 3x during the bull run, take that and put it in something that could literally get to some significant numbers in terms of XRP, right? A 2x or 3x from somewhere else and put it into XRP. Certainly not telling you what to do. I'm thinking that's something certain that we can do um, to have more XRP so that we don't have to move as much XRP, if you understand what I'm saying. Keep that milestone locked up on a ledger until we get to the really, really, really big numbers, which is at least three figures, at least $100, right? So, guys, listen. News is the news. I'm using my headphones, so hopefully this is working okay. Hopefully this is not making no noise. You guys can hear me. Cool. But interesting thing today. So happy Friday. Let's see how the weekend's going. College basketball started. I hope you guys are big. If you guys are into college basketball like we are here, very, very excited to see that happen. So, guys, listen, this is your XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. So one of the places that I wanted to start is I thought this is pretty significant, right? One day we'll be in a position like this. James Rule XRP shared this. What's going on, my dude? Thank you so much for sharing with the community. Greg Kidd makes 10 million every time XRP goes up a penny. Wow. 10 million every time XRP goes up a penny because he got in early. I think that is remarkable. Congrats, Greg. Yeah. That is, when you can get a billion XRP, it's pretty significant. Oh my goodness. Right? That's a dream right there, right? That's a something you want to put down as a goal, right? I certainly would. To make 10 million every time a digital asset goes up 1 penny. Pretty cool. Now, this is something that this is food for thought, really, but I think it's more about the percentage gains. Um, if you have one Bitcoin, 17 grand, and then went up 10 cents, you would be up 10 cents. 17K would buy you 34,000 XRP. If it went up 10 cents, you'd be up 3,400. Why hold BTC? That's some interesting points here. Some people have some different perspectives on it. And ultimately, it is about the percentage gain in your assets. That's the thing that you want to look at and measure the percentage gain. Jerry Hall. I had a great interview, talk with Jerry. He interviewed me a few days ago. Really nice guy, sharp. And I like that he likes to think for himself, right? And that's always a cool thing because sometimes people just can't seem to do that. It's great to listen to different perspectives, but ultimately we all want to come to our own conclusion, right? And Michael at Val5 Links tweeted this out, and Jerry responded. A recent survey found that 81% of business leaders expect real-time payments to dramatically change the business world, with 66% anticipating that they will eventually stop accepting cash. Wow. Or paper checks altogether. This is the bull case for techs like the XRP ledger, says Jerry Hall. Speed, settlement, cost of the value propositions. Absolutely. The confusion regarding who is what appears to be where it stalls. In time, money will win. Absolutely. Absolutely. Money will win. HODL strong, HODL strong. And here's something the crypto pool put out. But those asking why I am predicting XRP to be at $3 next week and between $10 and $15 in January, it's because the XRP price follows the same pattern as in early 2017. We could all be correct. All be correct about that. Would love to be correct about that, right? What if that was to happen? What if XRP would get to $3 by next week? Who's prepared to take advantage of that? Are you prepared? Are you set? Are you going? Are you moving it into USD? Do you have that sell order in place on pro.coinbase.com? If you can use that, is it in place? Is $3 a place where you get your initial investment back? Are you prepared? Are you prepared that if sometime in January it went between $10 and $15, are you prepared? Do you have a plan? Have you talked to your significant other about what you're going to do when and if it hits this point? What's your strategy? Where is your plan? Now is the time, if you haven't already, excuse me, to get that done, get that in place so that you are prepared. So shout out to the crypto bull. We appreciate you sharing, my friend. We appreciate you adding to the community every single day, adding value to the community. Baba Cugs tweeting out some stuff that I think is important, and he usually does. Breaking news: European Central Banker Panetta announces preparations for the introduction of a digital euro and upcoming regulation of big tech cryptocurrencies. We are moving in the right place. All right, let's see. Peter Schiff tweeted out something. I just think this is hilarious. Oh, Peter Schiff. But guys, in case you don't know, Peter Schiff is the ultimate gold bug. Him right up there with Jim Rickards. And this is what he tweeted out. I thought it was funny. How do I buy an altcoin? And what's the safest one? How do I buy an altcoin? And what's the safest one? That is pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Is he coming around? No, is he coming around there or what? I don't know. We'll see. So this is crazy to me. And shout out to Martin Valk, another big time value add to the community. Thank you, my friend, for sharing. Chinese police seize 1% of Bitcoin's total supply. I don't know if Pomp is paying attention, because I saw that little thing there between Pomp and Brad Garlinghouse. Oh man, people are just in denial. Chinese police seized 1% of Bitcoin's total supply. They seized a total of 4.2 billion in cryptos. 4.2 billion. Because apparently there's this Ponzi scheme out there called Plus Token, or at least it was. And the Chinese police got 4.2 billion from there. That, like, how crazy is that? And 1% of, and the Bitcoin that they seized was 1% of the total Bitcoin supply. And you don't think they have an influence over Bitcoin over there in China? Yeah. Enstein MC2 shared this. How are you, my friend? Thanks for sharing with the community. Financial giant SBI is launching a crypto lending platform with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP among early offerings. Getting into the lending space is important and is very, very smart, right? As my mentor used to say, it's not only the right thing to do, but it is the smart thing to do. SBI VC Trade, the crypto-related arm of financial giant SBI Group, is launching a new platform that allows customers to lend their crypto assets and earn. Everybody is copying the Celsius model. Everyone. Celsius was the first to do it, and everyone is copying them, which is great for the space. It's great for the space. But no one matches the rates that Celsius matches or gives you in terms of yield on your assets. It's funny. You got the people who play it very, 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 very safe. But yet giants like SBI Group recognize that the smarter money is going to weigh the risk and rewards, and they're going to play. They're going to play, right? All Okay, so what else did I wanted to share with you guys? Facebook is launching. Where is that? Was here? Was it here? Yeah, there's Facebook. Shout out to Michael Val Five Links on Twitter, guys. Follow Michael at Val Five Links if you're not doing so already. The guy comes up with some great stuff that he shares with the community. He does it every single day. Just really, really important news. Facebook has announced the launch of its cryptocurrency Libra by January of 2021. Yeah. After going back and forth with this digital currency, Facebook announced the launch of its cryptocurrency Libra by January of 2021. Listen, that's going to be an interesting thing to see who's going to pick it up and why. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I don't know. I don't know how well this is or is not going to do. Um, I don't know if it's just because it's Facebook and the people think it's going to be popular. Like, I don't know. But in any case, they're doing something January of 2021 with Libra. This is just an interesting question. I think this has been posed before. Is Ripple's strategy is Ripple's progress, excuse me, forcing Swift to rethink its strategy? This has been kind of put out once or twice before. Um, Ripple has been the torchbearer of crypto-related payment solutions using the digital asset XRP, with Ripple expanding its reach globally and connecting niche countries. It has been gaining more and more prominence with every passing year. Interestingly, it would now seem that Ripple's growing reach has been intimidating existing solution providers like Swift. In fact, according to an executive, Swift has been forced to rethink its strategy thanks to the likes of Visa and Ripple. Uh, and that's cool. I think we've seen this before. Of course they have. And so ultimately, the goal is to be able to replace Swift with this technology. And we'll have to see what that's going to look like in the near future or in the long term, I should say. But right now, it is definitely about us as XRP hodlers benefiting from what's going on in the market. But I just encourage you guys, please, 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 please have a strategy, have a plan in place. Because if things like this are factual, XRP getting to $3 by next week, that's a significant gain, right? 20 cents, 25 cents, 30 cents to $3, right? Approaching its previous all-time high. It's a significant gain and percentage gains for you, right? What's your strategy? Do you have one? Again, are you getting your initial money out? I don't know, right? I certainly can't tell you what to do with your money. Have you thought about it? Are you letting it ride to sometime in January where it could, right, get to $10 to $15, right? It could. The crypto seizures home is looking for that $50 to $100 range, probably $50 to $75 to, look to leverage other platforms after hit those to decide what we're going to do, right? More than likely leverage our assets versus liquidating them, right? And so putting them on the platform, the number one platform for earning yield on your assets, which is the Celsius network, in my humble opinion, and leveraging that platform, right? Um, and acting like the 1% and the 1% do. So that will be, which is leverage their assets versus liquidating their assets. So that will be really, really cool to see, guys. Listen, I know it's Black Friday for sure. Definitely check out some of the Black Friday specials. This link is in the description for the Celsius platform if you want to learn more about that. And I encourage you, before you do it, to watch as many AMAs. It'll be one today at 1 p.m. Eastern with Alex Mashinsky, or just Google on YouTube, rather search on YouTube AMA with Alex Mashinsky. He is on every single major thing, CNBC, CNN, Wall Street, Stock Exchange, whatever. And they come to him for what's going on. Not only in crypto, they come to him for what's going on in just the financial markets, period. you know, whether that be gold, just to traditional finance, they look to Alex Mashinsky for answers. And I think that's really, really cool. He is the CEO and founder of the Celsius Network. All right, guys, listen, I am going to wrap up this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this. That old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.